Hey there guys, this is Sam. Welcome back to my little corner of the universe. So it looks like we just dealt with that, and as you can see, the rest of the quest is now flashing. White Glove Society. That might be our next one. We're gonna go talk to Red Rock Canyon, Boomers at
Find
Nellis Air
yourself a
Force
girl or a
Base.
guy. Have some fun.
Now, I noticed something really weird that happened over here. There's just a random assault carbine there. Sure, why not? I don't know if he gave me that or not, but anyways, that happened the last time I tried to play through this. So it adds all my weapons back. Um, all the weapons I've lost. It looks like we're going to continue on to go look at the tops.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door all day.
Lucky 38. Oh, that's House's thing. Where's the tops? Assume this is the tops, right? Okay, so let's go talk to the yes man. Because we dealt with one family, that was Benny. Oh, yeah, he's just right outside this whole time. Stupid me.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
Mind what you said about some bunker at the... Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Please, go on.
The murderers were plotting to destroy the strip, so I killed the conspirators.
Wow, that is amazing. You are just a hero. I am serious. That's one down, 4 to go.
Okay, so Boomers, Cons, White Glove, and Brotherhood. So White Glove is the next bet.
You bet.
Bye.
Don't stay away too long.
Forget he's just standing outside, so that deals with him. Next is the Ultra Lux. Oh no. Oh, I keep doing that. Let's go look at him.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
God, they are creepy. Could I trouble you to blow it out your ass? Why do you need my guns?
I'm afraid those are the rules. If you don't like it, you can take your business elsewhere.
Okay.
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay. They'll be handled with the utmost security in our bank. Pleasure speaking to you.
Better get my freaking weapons back.
Hey. Hey. Any idea how somebody gets into the White Glove Society? Have
You
to know
watch
somebody.
yourself around Mr. Gunderson.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
Nah, I haven't.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
You lost your son?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
Say something about White Glove?
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. A couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones.
Why? Oh god, this is creepy. Wait, this dude doesn't have a face. Does he?
I am at your service.
Let's go find someone that doesn't.
Good day.
Oh, good.
How may I be of service, sir?
Do you have any work that needs to be done?
No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better look elsewhere.
But can you tell me about this place?
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes.
Yeah, it's refined, isn't it?
But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. That's what the White Glove Society is all about. Indeed.
Right. I ain't got no time for you anymore. Okay.
Hey,
White Gloves say by talking Marjorie. Tell Yasmin that you decided to ignore them.
top shelf is the
So now I gotta
bar
find
in the store.
Marjorie.
The drinks are overpriced, but that's the whole point.
Ah, there you are, Marjorie.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Do you work here?
I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultralux. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it. Ta-ta! Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every
More about the White Gloves, so I
expectation.
talked to Marjorie. Okay. That did not solve much.
Did you know this trip's all stirred up lately?
That didn't solve much. Okay, Ted. I got some information for you.
Hey,
You ain't heard anything
Go
about
ahead.
my boy, have you?
No, I haven't.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
Okay. Let me help you find your
I'd be
son.
more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Wait, so you're a rancher?
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that.
So what were you doing at the hotel?
That's between me and the White Glove Society.
Well, that's helpful.
But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
Okay. Let's go see.
I'll be here.
Going back to Marjorie. think, or Mortimer. Ask one of those two. They seem to be the two that I ask for these kind of things. Or actually, let's activate Beyond the Beef. Ooh, wrong one. That one. Let's activate Beyond the Beef. And yes, I am playing with a, I'm playing with a controller. So, it's interesting. I picked up a little controller.
How may I be of service, sir?
Goodbye.
Indeed.
So I think I have to go off to the Gourmand, right?
Here, a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Yes. No, it's hotel rooms. That's the members only. I think if I go off to the Gourmand, then I can find Marjorie. And it seems like maybe Marjorie will have something to say to me.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Ah. I'm looking for someone who went, well, what business with you? What business?
What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the Gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant.
The horror.
So as much as we
of a
all
family
want
restaurant.
there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider.
Looking for someone who went missing.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason.
Okay.
It's written in the charter.
They used to eat human flesh?
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
Who did you talk to?
There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear.
I'm investigating someone else, a man. He just recently went missing.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
Is there any way I could talk to the investigator?
Well, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here.
It's okay. Oh. Should I do it? I can lie. I'll come back to her. Let's go talk to Mortimer and find him.
How may I be of service, sir?
From to a private investigator?
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
I'm hoping we can help each other.
You are. Nothing so grim as his investigation, I hope. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
I heard your group dines on human flesh.
Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them.
I too know what it is to feel a craving. How can I support your cause?
Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters of nutrition. Perhaps you can help me. I'm in a bind. I've been planning an exquisite society dinner, but there's a bit of a problem with the main course. He's got a powerful and temperamental father.
Main course is a person?
Yes, the wrong person. We scouted the right one for weeks. The heir to a mercantile empire, sort of a black sheep. He cut ties with his family and left their estate to wander. He was ideal, corn-fed and well-to-do, but no one to miss him if he were to disappear. Unfortunately, the trap my subordinates set for him failed, and as he escaped, he saw their faces. Now he's wary.
What did you do?
I asked for a last-minute replacement, and they stole the son of the most dangerous Brahmin baron in New Vegas while he stayed at this very hotel. Needless to say, this could be a disaster if things aren't put back the way they should be. And I still need somebody reputable to serve for dinner. Strictly speaking, we're no longer allowed to eat people. But I'm hoping the right person and preparation might sway Marjorie to see things my way.
What do I need to do?
I need a replacement, and I need the boy taken care of. The replacement must be healthy and well-bred. One can't very well make steak from gristle. With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice, Carlisle St. Clair. He lives in a shack north of here. For freshness, we need him alive. If you could send him here or knock him out with this, and drag him into the dumpster next to his house, we can do the rest.
What about the boy?
Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all an unfortunate misunderstanding. But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be slaughtered and served. Then we wouldn't need the replacement. But you would need to deal with his father, heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you could frame him.
Can a heck just claim intruders killed his son?
No. Everyone he meets, he tells the same story. That his son disappeared from the casino, not from his room. He'll look guilty.
Where do I find Ted Gunderson?
Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held in the kitchen beneath the gourmand. Here are some keys that will allow you access to him. The elder Gunderson is staying in our penthouse. I understand he's hired security, so be careful if you go up there. And our Mr. St. Clair resides to the north. He rarely strays far from his house, and he's surrounded it with booby traps.
Where was the investigator's room again?
If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby.
Goodbye.
Indeed.
Well, it looks like... I'm not going to give up arcade. It looks like we got some investigating to do. And I'm going to go ahead and I will see you guys next time. Bye.